Okay, yeah, House John. You know what I'm learning now? Just because something's made in America nowadays doesn't make it much better than China. Because you know what I'm realizing? Stuff made in America isn't made by Americans anymore. It's made by illegal immigrants coming to this country, getting hired by these communist leftist hellspawn anti-American Democrats, and making they're just bringing the people from China and these other countries into America to make the crap. That's why it's made the same crap. These pencils are all made in America. But they're not made by true Americans. They're made by people, illegal immigrants, coming into the country, being led into communist leftist Democrat states. These pencils right here are crap. I bought a bunch of them for like $2 at Walmart. This is what we're going to get in America. It doesn't matter if it's made in America anymore, because it's not made by Americans. And this is stalling on me now. These are the worst pencils I've ever used. I'm going to rewrite one of my movies right now, where my movie's going to be all about how we have evolution totally ass backwards. That's what my movie's going to be about. I'm reversing evolution in my movie because, like I said in my other videos, that's how it really happened. The way I said it, we've been taught the wrong way in evolution. These archaeologists, they're just a bunch of lazy asses who don't want to work. Okay, they go out and they find a bunch of old mold bones. Who knows? Who knows if they're real or fake? First of all, if they are real, who cares? Because, like I said, I'm gonna stand by my opinion. Neanderthals were the best example of human species ever to walk the planet Earth. We're going down. We're not evolving. We're devolving. We've been devolving ever since the end of the Neanderthals. Neanderthals were the perfect specimens of humans. Neanderthals in every way. That's what I'm going to base my movie on. I'm going to shove it right in your archaeologist's face. And you want to debate me? Let's go. Let's freaking go. I want to hear your stupid theories that don't make any sense in the real world. How old Neanderthals were somehow 5'9", 140 pounds, but somehow they lasted 300,000 years battling huge short-faced bears, which were there were a lot more bears back then than there is now. There were a lot more predators back then than there is now. They were a lot bigger back then than they are now. So guess what? The people had to be bigger as well to survive. It's just common sense. Okay, otherwise, if you only if they, like back then the humans were like the smallest species on the planet back 300,000 years ago. I mean, the average beaver was as big or bigger. That means than the average person. So there's no way ever the Neanderthals would have lasted as long as they did anywhere. They would have lasted like 2 years. They would have been extinct if everything happened the way these stupid archaeologists claimed it happened. Doesn't hold water in the real world at all. What they claim. Those, like I said before, I'm going to say it in my movie. And if you go back and watch my videos, I'm going to write a movie about that. About how all these scholars, archaeologists are like scholars, you can put them all in the same group, scholars. They're completely wrong. They're completely wrong. That's why this country is so screwed up, because everybody wants to listen to these idiot scholars. They got the devil's tongue. They come from hell, and they're good at convincing people that what they're saying is the way when it's not. When you really analyze, when you actually live real life long enough and you go back and you kind of see what you've been taught in school by scholars, it doesn't make sense at all in the real rational world. That's why most people who spend most of their life in schools never get a job with anybody, because when you go to school, you're learning nothing but BS is how you're learning, because these scholars, that's all they are, is BS. Because once you live the real world enough, that's how you learn how the real world works, by living it, not by listening to these stupid ass scholars that don't know anything. They get paid for doing nothing because they're late. They're just another version of lazy Democrats. So but anyway, that's why another reason why you don't want to buy anything in America anymore, because even in America it's being made by people from other countries. So it doesn't matter anymore.